going on, everybody? It's DotBets. We're checking back in. We got our best ball live stream show coming at you guys here live. A beautiful, beautiful Sunday evening. Different layout. Let me know how this one goes. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm going to see if the stream, if you can see the Underdog screen that we are going towards, but other than that, appreciate you guys tuning in. We are 1 week closer to the NFL season, and these best balls are always fun to get after. Got some strategies to them that we discussed last time. Talk about some ADP movers throughout the next couple of weeks. We've had a couple this week with some news, but the news will be ramping up drastically with training camp going in these next couple weeks. So tune into these streams each and every Sunday leading up until the NFL season, and then we will go basically live Sunday mornings like we usually do, going over some free picks. And as always, shout out to the Sharp Bros. Make sure you guys hit up the Discord, one of the best Discords out there. We got 5 cappers, absolutely capping our asses off for everybody and cashing big. So appreciate you guys all tuning in. The Open was, I would say, very lackluster in drama. Scotty just dominated. So shout out if you guys watched the Open. If you guys tailed the Xander top 10, hit some top 20s. The 3 balls and 2 balls, we were this close. This close. We had 2 that were one off. So we were rolling. But we go into next week and then focus more on the NFL season coming up. So appreciate you guys tuning in. If you guys are here for the first time, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. We are a little over 200 subscribers, so appreciate you all for the engagement and tuning in each and every week. So I will go ahead and enter into the $25 Best Ball Mania, the $2 million to first place, and we will get ready. And let's see how long it takes to get filled. And if you guys want to join in, want to jump? Oh, I'm 2. Okay, there we go. I haven't gotten that high up in many of them currently, but we'll go. All right, so draft starts in about a minute. So this usually is the case. You're either going to get Jamar or JJ, and more than likely you're going to get Jamar. Or you're going to get Jefferson. All right, share this tab instead. All right, now let me know in the chat if you guys can see this. I'm thinking you guys could see this, but I want to make sure. So let me know in the chat. Appreciate you guys tuning in. We got second overall. A couple news to go over with the ADP movers. We got Quinshon Judkins arrest, or basically legal issue here. Okay, so they went to Jamar. So we'll go ahead and do Justin Jefferson there. Come back around. But so we got Judkins is down about 19 spots. And then Jerome Ford and Sampson, kind of when one guy goes down, multiple guys go up. Jerome Ford up 33 places. Sampson's up 38. Other big news, Rashee Rice, he's probably looking at some type of suspension anywhere between 3 to 8 weeks. I think I've saw, so he's down 12 places. Addison has not had any change yet, but I'm assuming that will be coming too, as he has a looming suspension as well. So just 3 guys, with some legal issues that we'll get involved with, and you'll get some more clarity on the Rashee Rice in the coming weeks. But I would assume his best ball will continue to go down. But let me know if you guys have any other questions over ADP movers. But yeah, we'll try to get some more stacks this week. The last week's draft wasn't. I feel like I got Bryce Young and McMillan, but I didn't do a very, very good job of stacking it. So I want to get a little bit better stack. So with Jefferson getting McCarthy, and then their week 15, 16, 17, you got Dallas, Giants, and Detroit. So, going off with Dallas guys, going off with Detroit would be nice for the championship game, championship weekend. So, as it's coming back around to me, you're going to have that. Let's see. I can't believe Rashi is this high. He's still at 33.5. Pretty wild. More than likely, we're going to end up getting a running back here. Either a Jacobs or a Brown. Let's see how it goes. Tyreek, he's been creeping up boards. Tyreek has been creeping up into the second round now. But he started in the thirds and the fourths. Okay. Actually, let's go Bucky. Because I was thinking we're going to get Jacobs, but we'll go Bucky. I like that start. Jefferson, Bucky, come back around, and can't go wrong with T. But I'm guessing this guy would get T. Higgins if he's got Jamar Chase and go the heavy. Yeah, there you go. And he went Trey McBride. There you go. So we'll go JJ, Bucky, and then let's go. I think Garrett Wilson. I like Garrett Wilson. I like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm hearing. Landed that big contract, and I think we should see some. Even though Justin Fields is the quarterback, you guys remember he had the good old year with DJ Moore, so can't go wrong there. But Jefferson, Bucky, Garrett, not a bad start there. So then if we go look at Wilson, so his three opponents, Jackson, New Orleans, and the Patriots. So not phenomenal weeks. So you probably won't stack that too much. But nonetheless, you have different options here. I could go with JJ. You could go with Justin Fields down the road. And one guy that if I've gotten Bucky in drafts, who's going super, super late, would be Rachaad White, who, if anything were to happen to Bucky, more than likely, he's going to be the beneficiary there. And we've seen him put up some good numbers. So and throughout the past game. So you go with that Bucky, Rachaad, Baker stack, could definitely go that route there. But ideally, if he stays here, we could get maybe a George Pickens coming back around. That would be ideal. But if someone is basically in this draft, they can hear my strategy, but I doubt it. And then if you are on Underdog, you can see like these badges. Those badges are the hashtag, sharps, I would say. The guys have been busting their tails, doing a bunch of drafts. I'm not hashtag that guy, but I should be. You're going to see Worthy creep up. Yep, Worthy now in the 5th or 4th round. Worthy will definitely continue to creep up as the Rashee Rice news. Hampton is still going up in that 4th round. I know I grabbed Najee last week, but I'm really hoping I can get George Pickens, and that would be great. That'd be a great stack there with JJ, and then come back with another running back. I'm thinking. Oh, of course, the guy takes him right before. Oh, that's all right. That's all right. We'll go. That's the one thing about these drafts. You can go as planned, but then they go to shit real quick. But we'll go Devontae. Like Devontae. Picked up A.J. Brown last week. Don't mind that. What the? Well, it took me to Rashee Rice for some odd reason. Why did you do that? What was that about? Well, we're going to get some value here on Rashee Rice as I just talked him down. That is annoying. So James Cook, we might still be able to get Devontae here. Okay, we still get Devontae. I'm okay with that. Draft Devontae. There we go. I'm okay with Rashee Rice. It's all right. Like I said, it could be a minimum suspension at 3 games, and you're not missing too much. And then you have elite receivers here with JJ Wilson, Rashee, and Devontae Smith. So we'll come back around, try to get some maybe a tight end quarterback kind of deal, or quarterback wide receiver, or maybe another running back. But we'll see how it falls to us. I really, really wanted George Pickens, and that would have correlated nicely. But if you go, let's see what Rashee. So in the playoffs, you got Chargers, which could be a good one in week 15. Week 16 and 17, you got Tennessee and Denver. So not the greatest 3-game stretch, but you could have a nice little week 15 with the Chargers. And then you have Smith. So let's see with Devontae. Oh, yeah, it's a pretty good one with the Raiders, Commanders, and the Bills. So you can obviously, we won't be able to get Jalen as he's already gone. But guys to target later on in the draft there, that's to say. And if you guys have any questions kind of over the stacking portions or who to target late, just stick around. We'll be continuing this for 15, 20 more minutes, just straight up talking the different guys that you should target later on in the drafts, as it kind of gets redundant when you do this all the time and you just see the same guys going over and over again. But sometimes it's best to just go ahead and kind of flip the script a little bit. But shout out to Underdog. We are live on there. Deposit and get up to $1,000 in bonus credits. Use code DotBets. I'll even throw a 1 month free of Sharp Bros VIP in there. All you got to do is deposit and then shoot me a DM. We'll get you access to the Discord for a free month, and we appreciate you guys. These drafts I think have been crucial for my overall fantasy takes in my home leagues and whatnot, but definitely get you ready for it. All right, so coming back my way, we got Addison, Caleb Johnson, Judy, Debo, David Montgomery is a pretty good spot here. That would be a good one for JJ if he doesn't get sniped, or Laporta. Actually, I'm going to go Laporta here. Let's do Laporta. That had some the good old Jefferson Laporta championship stack there. Be pretty sick. Come back around. I knew I wanted to get a tight end or quarterback there. That worked out perfectly then for Jefferson Laporta. Coming back around. I'm on the clock. I could go Montgomery, but I'm probably not. Pacheco, I have Rice, Pollard, Aaron Jones, or if I go Jaden Reed, yeah, I like that. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Basically, kind of going all in on the Jefferson and Lions, that week 17 match. Not all in, but I think this is a pretty good setup for it. You're looking for that correlation there. And if we can get either Goff or JJ, I think that's another piece of the puzzle here for it. So not bad. And knock on wood, if anything were to ever happen to Jameer, David Montgomery can handle the workload. So not saying we root for injuries here, but you definitely have to think outside the box of what could happen because this is football. But yeah, we got to. And overall, David Montgomery is a pretty solid running back too in any scheme. But good. We'll see the Lions against straight off the bat, but you'll see them without Ben Johnson, so we'll see how much that is. But they had a guy basically promoted from within, so I don't think it's going to be too crazy of a disaster in Detroit. They're still absolutely loaded. So another correlation I could do with the Detroit guys, if I ended up going with the golf route, I could go LA and get some. If I wanted to go late with Higbee, or I know you're not, obviously Adams and Puka have gone, but you can see some cheap guys for the Rams late that you could throw on there too, just in case. But you could go that route as well as they play in Week 15. But with Jefferson, you could go Dallas. Another one we could have waited on would have been Jake Ferguson from Dallas. Giants, that matchup I probably won't go crazy for. But let's see who falls to us. We could go Patty, here with the Rice, but I'm trying to see I don't think they're. Let's see, Rice. Yeah, like I said, he didn't have that great of 16-17 matchup there. And he just left. So Hawkinson, Mason, Higgins, Etienne, Kelsey. Could go Justin Fields. That's actually the route I might go. I was just talking, but then you could go Goff later on or McCarthy later on. So let's go Fields. Sorry, man, I keep fucking waiting too long. I apologize. I do not hate the Hawkinson pick though. My bad. What? Why did I get autopiloted? This is #what? Go to draft. Odd. The heck is going on? There we go. So, man, that just ruined everything I wanted to do. That's all right. We'll keep going. I don't know. Well, maybe I have to go to like a 30-second draft, but that was annoying. But Hawkinson. So Hawkinson did not ruin it for me. Etienne, kind of a wild card here. But basically have gone even more into the Minnesota-Detroit game with those two. So now I'm definitely going to try to get Goff and either Goff or McCarthy coming up here as it rounds out. If they're around, they should be. But I really wanted Fields at one of those times for Garrett Wilson. Hey, but that's how it goes when you're doing these live ones. But yeah, let me know if you guys are here, say what's up. Appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll be here. We got 8 more picks to go. Let's see. We'll continue to ride it out. Anybody hitting on some baseball tonight? Anybody hitting baseball today? Let's see. All right. Andrews. Tyler Warren. We talked about him last stream. Love what I'm hearing out of Warren. That's Cam Scatabo. I just don't know what to pick of him yet. I really don't. Luther Burden is going to be a stud. Absolutely love that. We got Williams. Let's make sure I can still get Goff or McCarthy. Let me know who you guys would pick. One of those two. I'm going to end up going the McCarthy route, I think. I'm going to go McCarthy due to having 2 pass catchers and not having David Montgomery. So we'll go JJ McCarthy if someone does not snipe his ass before. Which, who knows? It's how we're going. Oh, Goff just got sniped. And this guy, if he takes Dak and JJ McCarthy right in front of me, I'll be pissed. Hollywood Brown. Okay. JJ McCarthy. Here it is. Why am I in auto draft? What the hell is going on? Okay. Turned it off. Go to draft. I don't want autopilot on. Go to draft. Give me JJ McCarthy. Please, God. What is going on? Oh, what has just happened? What has just happened right now? Draft. Thank you. Whew. What is going on? I feel like I'm drunk right now. Stop sharing. Okay. Wow. Jesus. After all that, we got McCarthy. My goodness. Computer told me I was on autopilot like I haven't been here the whole draft. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. All right. So this has kind of worked out. Actually, Shaheed is not a terrible pick there. Your boy Shaheed was hashtag very, very good to start the year last year. Ended up being really well until he got hurt. So, and you got Kellen Moore there, more vertical. I like that vertical option there. And Etienne, even though I wouldn't have probably picked him, probably the most upside throughout, though. So throughout, what you got, Najee before him, Tyrone Tracy, but then afterwards you had, Dobbins, Scatabo, Benson, Charbonnet, Tajay Spears. Etienne. Not saying he's going to be the alpha there whatsoever, but we've seen him go to work. So I don't hate what I'm putting together here. As we keep going, so we'll see some late round picks show up here. Yeah. I could go Rashad if he gets to me. As I had Bucky, I really didn't want to take another running back this early. I think having 3 is pretty solid. But I might end up doing it. I could go to the Fergie. No, I don't want 3 tight ends. Two tight ends is fine. I could have waited this long for Ferguson. I do need another quarterback, but I will wait. I shall wait on that. Who? I'm thinking maybe a late round Geno. Little Geno there. But we'll see. We'll see how it all stacks out. Keeps going here. I could get Rashad. If he doesn't go, I would assume he goes. I could go Algier. I like Romeo. Dobbs as well. Thielen, Demario Douglas I had last time. Up there goes Thielen. Yep, good pick. Lawrence. And that guy's got Mahomes, Nix, and Lawrence. Yikes. Let's see if we can get Rashad. Boom. Okay, we'll go Rashad here. And that'll be the final running back probably we got. Be plenty of running backs, and let's go receivers. The rest. Tillman, Leggett. I'm going to go Dobbs. Pitts. Oh, boy. Let's go Dubs. I don't know if you guys, obviously, if you don't live under a rock, you can. Oh, Geno Smith went that late. Damn. Well, there goes my snipe late round. But you had the Kyle Pitts with the Coldplay couple. It was like me drafting Kyle Pitts in a fantasy draft and hoping for the best, and that's how I feel every year. And I've gotten burned on it last couple of years. your boy's done with Kyle Pitts. So with that said, for a fact it's going to be a career year for him. Now that I'm out on him. All right, so let's see what we could find. Some late round. I had Corum last time. Higbee, Atwell, Hunter. So those are some late round guys that you can just take flyers on late for the Rams. Get that little stack going. More than likely going to target a quarterback coming up here, as we have Tua, Young. You could go, I can maybe do a Stafford, but I'm thinking, who, a Darnold? I'm trying to think of someone I could stack, or I wait and I go Rodgers and oh God, until I do Rod, no way. But you have Daniel Jones. You could take late. Jonas Smith. Yep. See, that's where all these guys have been going. I would say a couple rounds earlier than I would expect that I've been seeing. So, man, Tua just went. Tua, Goff, Eckler. I think I'm going to go Demario Douglas. You do Wandale and you get on the clock, Josh Palmer. All right, Demario. Let's do you. And let's see what quarterback. You can't pick Russell or Jackson Dart. I mean, you're going to just flip a coin there. I think the same way with Daniel Jones and Richardson, even though I think Daniel Jones is the guy. All right, let's do Matty Matt. We'll do Matt, and then we'll pick a flyer late. Don't hate that. Still wish I got Justin Fields when I needed to get him, though. That was hashtag my bad there. Overall, not terrible. And we'll pick up a late round guy for Stafford to throw to. Who's got Green Bay? Where's Green Bay in the finals? Denver, Chicago, Baltimore. Denver, Chicago, Baltimore. Could go Hopkins there. Coming back around, Hopkins. Justice Hill, always around when you don't need him to be. Jarquez, Hunter. I'm probably going to go Tutu Atwell towards the end to pair with Stafford. I know he's third guy out there, but Sean McVay runs a ton of 3 wide sets. So you've seen Whittington being out there. You've seen Atwell do well. So you're going to see those big weeks for sure from I wouldn't say big weeks, but you could see spike weeks for sure. Another guy, Keaton Mitchell, just in case something were to happen to the big dog. But you got some good ones back down here. Mostert's a good one too, and just in case, Ashton Genty, Mostert's very, very reliable, scores a ton of touchdowns there. Could be could definitely be a candidate for a breakout. Braylon Allen is another one I've seen a lot of. Jerome Ford, round before, didn't mind that. Rico Dowdle. And then you have this terrible, terrible group. Sanders, Chubb. You're just like what do you expect out of those two? You just don't know. You just don't have a clue. Kareem Hunt is still available. Yep. There goes Giddens. So we're gonna go. I'll come back around and get Darren Waller. That's so nasty. Let's go. Let's Slayton it up. And then we'll do 2-2. And then we'll finish it up with a late round running back. I think we'll be okay. And then we'll go 2-2 here. Okay. Late round flyers. Tons and tons of options for and I've seen a lot of these receivers have some big games. Slayton for sure, deep route. Douglas, catch a machine. Dubs, you never know if how he's gonna do in that Green Bay passing attack this year. Then we'll just finish it up with a flyer, a Justice Hill, a Keaton Mitchell, a Raheem Mostert, or a Kendre Miller. One of those four. Whoever get back to us. But actually, I don't mind this. Don't mind this team whatsoever. Heavy into the Detroit, Minnesota. If we were so lucky enough to get to the championship game, that would be hashtag awesome. But you'd have a lot riding on that game. I would have a lot riding on that. All right, so let's see what come. Yeah, Keenan Allen. No, he's still not signed. You don't know who's going to go get him, but he could. Keaton Mitchell just went. That was who I kind of really wanted. He's got the most upside, I think, of those guys. Mostert. I mean, something's got to happen to Genty. You're not. Same with Mitchell. But you've seen how explosive Keaton Mitchell is. And I know he's come back from knee injuries, but a year removed. Don't mind that whatsoever. So good is a good late round flyer, especially in best ball. Probably home leagues, you're probably not going to do much with them, but waiver wire or whatnot. All right, so running backs. I mean, should we just take a chance with Nick Chubb right now? My God, I've not seen him not be drafted like this before. I guess if I get to Chubb, if he gets all the way to me, I highly doubt he does, but we'll see. Marshawn Lloyd, great put now. Yeah. Hunter, Blake Corum. A lot of guys down here. Ty Johnson, you've seen him. Isaiah Davis, you saw him. AJ Dillon. Talk about a guy who just fell off the face of the earth. AJ Dillon, now with the Eagles. All right. There goes Chubb. Okay. I didn't think Chubb was going to get to me. So let's go some Mostert. I would have gone Keaton over Justice Hill. But definitely going to see if I can get to Raheem. And if I don't get Raheem, that will then go Justice Hill. MVS, man. It's going to be weird seeing him drop deep balls by Sam Darnold, that's for sure. Blake Corum. Okay, so let's do Mostert. Okay. All right, we've made it officially. I had autopilot on there for 2 picks, but I've actually truly just one. which was the Travis Etienne one, which I'm still okay with that. But overall, I think this has been a pretty solid one. For the most part, I think been pretty solid. So just to recap here before I get up on out of here, appreciate you guys all tuning in. If you do have any additional questions or any questions over best ball, make sure to hit me up or tune in same time next week. We'll have 2 more of these, and then we'll go into divisional breakdowns, best bets, I would say, for divisional rounds, division winners, future props that I'm looking at on particular players and them. But I think that's a good setup here towards how we go as we get close to the season. I think this was by far. I think this one's definitely better than the one I did last Sunday. I would say setup wise, and then you got some late round flyers. I probably wish I would have gotten better quarterbacks, but I've seen both of the. I haven't seen much out of McCarthy, but I've seen Stafford hold it down, especially now with Adams and Puka. You should have a good round, and then JJ McCarthy sits in the pocket well, stays healthy. He's got some rushing ability too, so I don't mind it. Very, very, very solid overall. Probably next time we'll end up getting a better quarterback, but I think overall it's pretty solid. All right, any questions? Make sure you guys hit up Underdog on me. Use code DotBets. Got deposit and get up to $1,000 in bonus credits. And you also get a 1 month free of Sharp Bros VIP. So hook me up and go on there, and I will get you all set up with the month of free VIP. Back Tuesday evening, we will have another PGA stream. And then next Sunday, same time, same place, we'll have another best ball stream. See you guys there. Appreciate you guys tuning in. See you guys.